Pardon the pun, but getting the tangles out of your system can get real hairy real quick if not done properly. We all know that tangling is a reality when wearing a hair system, so using the following professional detangling procedure will help you to once again run your fingers through what might now be a frizzy mess. What you will need: a sink with hot running water big enough to hold at least 1 gallon of fluid, a measuring cup, liquid bleach, preferably the Clorox brand, liquid ammonia, usually found in the cleaning supplies section of your local grocery store, 2 gallons of warm tap water, a wide-tooth comb or vent brush, a soft dry bath towel or paper towels, rubber gloves, recommended but not required, a styrofoam head or cutting block, again recommended but not required, and lastly, a timer or stopwatch. Step 1. Begin by drawing 1 gallon of hot tap water into your sink. It's important that the water is as hot as possible. A quick way to determine what a gallon looks like in your sink is to first fill up a gallon-sized container with water, then plug the drain and empty the container into it. Making note of the water line, simply drain the sink and refill to that line with hot water straight from your faucet. Once you have a gallon of hot water in your sink, measure 1/4 cup of the Clorox bleach and pour it in. Step 2. Carefully place your tangled hair system, base side facing up, into the Clorox and hot water mixture. As soon as the unit has been placed into the mixture, you can begin gently brushing out the tangles with your comb or vent brush. We recommend brushing through the hair from back to front while the unit is still submerged in the mixture, making sure to concentrate your efforts on the most tangled and knotted areas. After a few moments, you should notice the tangles begin to loosen. Continue brushing for up to 2 minutes. Warning: do not allow your hair system to be in contact with the Clorox and hot water mixture for more than 2 minutes. If left in contact with the mixture any longer, it could cause discoloration and damage to the hair. Step 3. With the base side facing up, you can now begin to thoroughly rinse your unit with warm water under the faucet. Be sure to keep the base side face up while rinsing to prevent the hairs from inverting and causing new tangles. While rinsing, you can also drain the Clorox and hot water mixture from the sink, making sure to wipe it as clean as possible. Also, be sure to rinse out all traces of bleach from your hair before moving on to the next step. Warning: it is essential that all traces of bleach are removed from your sink and hair system before proceeding. Mixing bleach and ammonia can produce a chemical reaction that releases potentially fatal chlorine gas. Step 4. Once you're sure that all traces of bleach have been wiped clean from the previous step, draw another gallon of hot water straight from the faucet. Then, carefully measure 1/4 cup of ammonia and pour it into the sink. Step 5. Place your hair system back into the sink, this time with the base side facing down. After submerging the unit into the ammonia and hot water mixture, you can begin brushing through the hair, same as before. Using the vent brush or wide-tooth comb, gently stroke from the back of the system to the front for 1 to 2 minutes. At this point, your hair system should be free of tangles. The majority of knots should have loosened during step 2 while in the Clorox mixture. The ammonia mixture in this step is primarily meant to neutralize any acidic chemicals from the bleach that might still be clinging to the hair strands. Step 6. Drain the ammonia mixture out of your sink. At the same time, you can begin to thoroughly rinse out your hair system using warm water under the faucet. Just like before, make sure that the base side is facing up so that the hairs will not invert back through the base. Once the mixture is drained from your sink, take a few minutes to carefully wipe away the ammonia. Step 7. To help speed up the drying process, we recommend carefully folding your unit into a bath or paper towel, then gently applying pressure while blotting dry. There is no need to completely dry the hair, just remove any excess moisture. You're almost done. The final step after blot drying your unit is to direction style it using the brush or comb. For best results, attach the unit to a styrofoam head and gently brush the hair all in one direction. If you don't have a styrofoam head or cutting block, you can hold the unit in your hands instead. And there you have it. These 7 easy steps should be all you need to restore even the most matted and tangled hair system back to its original silky smooth condition.